go. Yes. Yeah, get her! This is definitely the best episode. Come on, it's finally getting revenge on the bullies. Finally! Some goddamn revenge. Oh no! I dropped my bra! Oh, that's beautiful! She's so good at GYARU. Oh, I can't! I dropped my bra! It's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. This is what I love with the anime though. Yeah, she just falls down from my cat and it's like, oh no! I dropped all my clothes for some reason. Yeah, finally, she's back! Yeah, yes, there's a pet that is... This is what I mean, like, she needs more screen time! So, hello everyone, time of course for nothing else than anime. Anime, a family-friendly anime of course. Shuumatsu no HAREM LOL and so on. Obviously the most family-friendly anime this season, right? Especially the Man of Culture version. So last week again, right, man, you know, the next man, he's way better, right? Like, I keep saying it, but I don't even understand why we have the main character, right? Of course we have a few guys alive, right? As I keep saying. And I don't even understand why we have the main story of the guy trying to fix the world. The other guy is smashing. The other guy is like getting around. He's getting like blackmailed to do it. It's so stupid. Like why would he need to be blackmailed to sleep with all the females in the world? But whatever. I mean, he's doing it at least. Right? He's smashing them all now. He's going through the list of all his classmates, right? And the other guy is like, I will save the planet. Like who cares about that plot, right? Like who cares? Just follow the guy that gets smashing. They finally had a GYARU. She should have more screen time, certainly. And again, I really liked how they were like lottery. Yeah, they were like, okay, who's gonna get the next baby? Okay, like she won the lottery. I thought that was like fair, right? Because if he has to like, you know, impregnate, yeah, all the whatever young ladies, all these 20-year-olds also, yeah, like he has to go through all, you know, them. And because as I said last week, I think it makes sense that that's how it would work, right? It's the most fair way to do it, and then you wouldn't, of course, include like a 75 woman, right? I'm sorry, old ladies, but yeah, you wouldn't include people that can't, you know, have babies anymore, right? And you would obviously do the same thing, so like you would focus on the females that have the highest chance to get pregnant, right? To save the planet, right? And then you would start maybe doing like 55-year-olds or whatever. But because certainly you can have babies if you're old, but after a certain amount of time, right? You know, depending on, of course, the individual, but you get into the, you know, ladies can't give birth after they go through their menopause one, yeah. So obviously there is like a timer on it, right? And ladies after that wouldn't be in the lottery because that doesn't make any sense. But otherwise, yeah, the lottery that is the most fair thing, right? Anyway, let's watch the episode. So 3, 2, 1, and go. I think we're still on him. Oh yeah, because we had like the evil pink-haired girl entering. Yeah, he's like, oh no, evil flashback, you know, yeah, we have the evil like, pink-haired, he's probably a psychopath. I mean, it's like a unique, every pink-haired girl is psychopath stalker, right? Like in, you know, GGGGOD. Oh yeah, she's an evil woman, of course she is. No, but it was called, like in Mother's Darling, you know, the pink-haired girl is like a stalker, always a stalker, you know. But again, this guy actually has a backstory, right? The other character, the other guy doesn't have a backstory. He's just a person, yeah. Of course, this is probably the same, more or less the same as last time, right? You know, evil GYARU. That's why he's afraid of GYARU, right? Because, you know, she was an evil GYARU, yeah. Evil Yankee GYARU woman and so on. Bullying him, you know. Here she comes, the evil pink-haired lady. She, of course, won't help him. Or she'll bully him too, right? Or she ignores him. Yeah. Because she's an evil psychopath! I knew it! Because the pink-haired guys are all psychopaths! Yeah, she's like, F him. Yeah, she's like, oh, great, entertaining. Yeah, she's like, oh, they're gonna beat the crap out of him. Oh, this is great. She's like, oh yeah, this is perfect. See? She's a complete psychopath. I knew it. Hopefully it's gonna F her hard, man. It's like, gonna get her, the rear end, right? Yeah. Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, you're the only man alive now? How great. It's been a few years, right? Yeah, you'll remember what I did, right? I like how she's back at the roof too. Like, why? He's like, yeah, at the roof when you ignored me. She's clearly a psychopath. Hopefully he takes her really hard, you know. I want to see him get some punishment, weird, etchy thing here. He's like, I don't know. You know, really, really brutal to me. Guess all the toys. He's like, yeah. He's like, revenge time! Where's the guy for you? I keep wondering, where's the guy that was beating crap out of him? So, this woman, of course, a complete psychopath, ignoring him, laughing at him, and kind of ignoring him getting, you know, assaulted next to her. It's like, yeah. You know, complete psychopath, as every pink-haired girl ever, right? But you have to wonder, where is the actual GYARU? You know, like they were sleeping with the bully, right? I don't remember. You say the name, whatever. That woman, right? Shouldn't she appear? I mean, she's not dead, right? She's probably somewhere in this city, right? He should really get to smashing her, right? But yeah, he's probably gonna have, I feel, very, very rough, fun time with her, right? And it's gonna be weird, because he's probably gonna R her, I suppose. But because he's like the only man alive, it's kind of like allowed, right? Yeah, like, I never thought about that, but what if he R's a woman? Or they put him in jail? Of course they are. He's like the 2-3 only men alive. You can't put him in jail, right? So that's also really effective. For that matter tonight, hopefully, we're gonna play Elden Ring, of course. I did order it, pre-order it, because I want a special edition, weeks ago. Of course it didn't arrive. Should have arrived yesterday. Of course it hasn't. So I did, I don't know, I wanted to cancel that order, refund or whatever. So I got some, I don't know, they gave me some store credits and shit, but I just told them I'm gonna return it, and I ordered it somewhere else. So I went and ordered it another company for more cost there, but given that store credits, it's actually I made money as post, but it's frustrating. But hopefully I have Elden Ring then later tonight. But yeah, she's gonna be, this is what I mean. She's gonna be like, she has to accept whatever the baby does, right? He's gonna order her, right? He's gonna get up in her, you know, I feel he's gonna go from the back alley, right, so to speak. But again, it doesn't feel like she has a choice, right? Because it's like the only man she could ever be with, so I guess she's gonna accept that he's like beating the crap out of her. Yeah, probably. But again, what happened if he also a woman? Put him in jail? Maybe we do like a assault, put him in a cave and they just milk him, right? But probably not, right? They're probably gonna be like, whatever, do what you want. Yeah. Oh, that's good. She's the kind of the, yeah. You touched my man, bitch! But she's like, you hurt my our boyfriend, whatever it is. Yeah. Of course, she's kind of in love with him for reals, right? Even though she's just kind of like the non-personality, random woman he lives with. Here comes the tomboy, of course she's a giant. I like her comparable, she's like a head, at least head taller than everyone else. No, but I mean, she's the volleyball pro tomboy, right? But I love comparable to her. If you think about the pinky psychopath, she's at least a head taller. I mean, she's like 2 heads taller than the tiny little tsundere. Yeah. Compared to the tiny tsundere, right, which is the best friend or whatever. She's like 2 or 3 heads taller, right? Because she's like a super short girl or she's super tall, right? But yeah, she's like at least a head taller than everyone else. She's like a goddamn giant, man. She comes in there like a freaking giant, and it's just like, yeah. I just remember something at work. Oh, has they done that? Whatever. I don't think it is something at work today. Whatever though. Whatever. I'm just unsure, but that's better. I asked earlier at work, I made someone. No one answered it. Okay, it's not my fault. But yeah, and of course she's always like, you better smash everyone, right? Yeah. Remember our deal, sensei? Goddamn, it's just so stupid how she has a blackmail. She has to like blackmail him to like sleep with the ladies. She's just like, yeah, you better get baby starting, you know? He's like, yeah, I don't know, sure, I only want a few. No, you get all of them. But again, why does she have some blackmailing? Come on. Certainly, to maybe get the evil psychopath, yeah. To get the evil pink psychopath, certainly, that might be... Oh yeah, now it's gonna embarrass her, right? Of course. Now it's gonna... This is what I expect, right? Yeah. They're gonna like embarrass her, she's gonna be some hentai. Yeah, of course. This is what I expect, right? He's gonna like punish her by running around naked or something, or some gauntlet, right? Or yeah, they're gonna... Of course. To get baby with him, no, she has to like run around or... I don't know, you know, own like a pink or something. Yeah. She's gonna like bully here. He's gonna bully her, right? No, it's gonna go full on hentai, right? Yeah. This actually I think is pretty interesting though, from a story aspect. She's the mean woman. Yeah. She has to sit in like underwear in the classroom and be embarrassed. So I don't know if it's that embarrassing though, honestly, because I mean, he's the only man alive, right? And ever is a woman. And she's been like, ever has been like lesbians kind of life for like a few years now, and yeah. But I guess if he smashed her in front of everyone. That could be a good scene. I kind of want to just take her now in front of the whole class, yeah. That would be a good scene, I feel. Embarrassing her by going, you know, back alley in like, yeah, in like the front of the whole school or something. That could be interesting. This kind of expect, right? Like some kind of dog thing, like you have to walk around on your feet, you know, food, yeah, like you have to crawl around on the ground or something, you horrible psychopath lady. Yeah. Oh yeah, so he got her old friends back too? No, maybe just look like her. I guess. And she's older too, right? And then the older girl, so... But honestly, I mean, this is some good revenge, you know, revenge porn. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get you, bitch! Yeah, here we go! So revenge, baby, revenge! Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna do it in front of everyone! It's kind of similar, of course. She let him get beat the crap out of him, right? And she just laughed at it, so... Yeah. It's gonna... I think she's gonna probably do her in front of these other girls at the ceiling. Roof, I mean, ceiling. At the roof, probably. What? Did they censor her OPPAIs? Or did she have so big ones that they were pointing downwards? I don't know. They're looking kind of strange. She wasn't really covering them, you know. But yeah. But actually, I mean, this is good. I mean, I said earlier, episode 4, right? That he should, like, you know, get the GYARU. And he's kind of like, not as evil as the GYARU. So, I hope he's gonna get the GYARU too, right? Yeah, like, because she's kind of like GYARU light, you know? The GYARU was really mean to him, like, kicked him and beat him and so spit at him, right? She's more like, just kind of enjoyed seeing him get beaten up, yeah. She was more like, and she wasn't just a bystander, she was like laughing next to him with her friend, like, oh, this is sort of funny. Of course she laughed at her jokes mostly, but still, right, she was kind of enjoying it as like a weird entertainment thing. She didn't even, yeah, like, she's clearly a psychopath. She didn't even, like, leave if she was beaten up, right? It's one thing if she sees him beaten up, she'd be like, oh shit, she runs away, or she leaves to help, right? She sat down next to him, getting his ass kicked, and I was like, oh, great food, look at that guy. Yeah, I mean, she's clearly a little psychopath, right? This woman is cray-cray, but honestly, I really hope this is, you know, kind of real healer. Like, I want to see him get that GYARU, of course, that was even more mean to him. Because she was just enjoying his ass kicking, right? But the GYARU was the one doing it, right? The GYARU was the one doing it. So that's what I'm thinking. I want to see the... God damn it. We're back to the uninteresting main character. See, this is just so boring. He just still has like a plot. He has an actual storyline. Like, who cares about this? The other guy's getting some freaking revenge hentai shit going on. He's like, you kept bullying me for years of my life, and now I'm gonna like argue as revenge, right? Some real healer shit. That's awesome. This is like, oh no, the virus. Oh no, we're gonna save people from the evil sickness. It's just so uninteresting. I was gonna want to quit the episode now. Oh, this is so boring. Who cares? I want to play my Elden Ring, and now hopefully I get it today, but I have to wait for like... I should have it already, right? Because now I'm off work now. I finished work a half an hour ago, so I'm off work now. And I was ready to play the game now, right? That's everybody needs. But now we had to order it in another place, so hopefully I'm getting it. And they said it was gonna come maybe in like... Man, it's like evening here. So I have to wait for like more 3-4 hours, enough to get... Okay, back to the... Good. We're back to the real main character, yeah, the interesting main character. With the tomboys and the senseis and yeah. The guy that gets smashed and he's like, we're gonna measure your abs, yeah. your perfect tomboy abs! Here we go, every girl, man. Oh yeah, there we go. We're gonna measure your abs. Good say, we're gonna measure your ab muscles, yeah. We're gonna measure your butt too, of course. Look at the buttocks. I love it, the sense is like, can't you measure all the females? This is exactly how you would do it. If you were the only man alive, you would have the possibility to measure everyone's ass size. Yeah, it's so stupid, it's anime. No, but like, why would Sensei, since she's a horn dog, right? Why would Sensei be like, you're the only man alive at school, you better help me measure everyone's buttocks? It's so stupid. This is so stupid. I mean, you don't do it, I mean, normally, right, you know, in reality, you have other females measuring females, right? You have, like, maybe a nurse, or potentially another female student doing it, right? But certainly a lot of hentai, like a futanari or something doing it, or a cross-dresser doing it, right? Certainly. But this sense is like, you're the only man alive, you're gonna measure everyone, it's your job to make sure they're all healthy. It's just like, of course, Sense is gonna seduce him, right? She's like, yeah, you like that? You like measuring everyone's butt? No, it's just, oh, yeah, of course. It's just a hentai plotline that, yeah, his job to make sure that everyone has the right. Oh my god, she's finally back! Finally! Yes, finally! That's the real revenge! Exactly. She's older now. She's like, a few years, right? Finally, yeah, because the psychopath Yandere was like, I mean, this is the real woman. There we go, yeah. Put her in some kind of slave collar. There we go, revenge, baby! So I've been waiting for, right? Yes. Oh, this is good, man. Finally getting that real revenge on the GYARU. Yeah, she's like, yeah, take her hard. F her up. Yeah, but she was a slut before though, so she's obviously done it a lot though. Yeah, she was a slut she was doing the guy in the hall. Yeah, I mean, how many years she's been, but she clearly did it many times before the men died though. Yeah, I mean, she was getting around with the men were alive, so. Here we go, it's gonna first throw water at her, which is kinda like whatever. Nice. There we go. Yes. Yeah, get her! This is definitely the best episode, come on, it's finally getting revenge on the bullies. Yeah, come on, so all the bullies back, man. It's the ultimate dream of the bullet kid at school, right? This guy's kicking me nuts. You know, it's like, yeah, I still got burn marks since you, right? There we go. Yeah, put her in the bathroom, here we go. Yeah, or the toilet, I mean. Yeah, I mean, he still has, you know, wounds, right? Since they burned him and so on, kicked him. Oh man, this is that good shit, man. Now they're finally getting here. Finally, guys back. Yeah, finally! Some goddamn revenge, revenge hentai, I guess. Yeah, finally. That's what I've been waiting for. Yeah, you gotta lick my wounds, bitch! Yeah, finally. This is clearly the best episode. Oh my god, finally. Yeah, I mean, this is just the beginning though. And he's like, stupid laughter. Oh my god, what a scene. He just does this like super maniac laughter. I was like, okay, yeah, she's licking my wound. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. Oh my god, it felt so out of nowhere. It's like, yes! But yeah, finally. I mean, finally. But I kept saying that, right? I mean, just punishing the psychopath pink-haired girl, I mean, that was like okay, right? But she was still not the main evil woman, right? No, the GYARU, yeah, the slutty GYARU was like the real evil, right? So, but yeah, licking his wound, kind of beginning. I was hoping he was gonna push her, you know, her. I mean, if I was the writer, I would have made her push her head down the toilet and, you know, smashed her in the, you know, in the rear end while drowning her in the bathroom, right? That would be much interesting. That's what probably would happen in Real Hitler, yeah. I'm more on that level of revenge. I'm gonna push her head down into the, you know, yeah, give her a flushy or you smell, yeah, I would do something like that, or yeah, I would have, don't worry, I would have spiced it up, guys. I would have spiced it up for you, yeah, I would have really spiced it up. I don't know, I guess she's just smashing a random girl, I guess. Yeah, she's like, yeah, my plan, my evil plan! She's like, yeah, my plan of smashing! Is that a GYARU? Looks like I got other GYARUs on the background. Yeah, that wasn't the last episode. I don't mean the evil GYARU, I mean the good, you know, the nice GYARU had last episode. Now in the background I saw yet a third GYARU, but I think it was her, it's really bad art. It looked like the GYARU we had last episode, just like her hair was different in a weird way, so I think it was just like her, but, you know, bad quality, yeah, like bad art, right, of her. Yeah, she's getting so jealous, right? She's always getting jealous, yeah. she's always like, oh, it's my husband, the first, or yeah, she's always getting jelly. Oh, nice. This is back in the... Yeah, I mean, of course, you gotta go to the pool, right? And be like, yeah. Got all the butts to look at. Gotta go to the pool and be like, oh, yeah. But honestly, I mean, it was nice seeing you laughing at the GYARU, and she's all like, you know, tied up there, which... Oh, this the proper GYARU. Oh, there we go. The nice GYARU, yeah, the sexy GYARU. The nice, friendly GYARU with a nice tan and so on, yeah. Nice Kuro gal. But honestly... It was nice seeing the revenge, but it was very short. Yeah, they could have spent half the episode in revenge, right? And of course the little tsundere fast. No, but honestly, they could have never spent more time on him and the guy in the bathroom. Yeah, I was like, lick me! And it just ended. Like, that scene could have been like 10, at least a few minutes. That was very short. I felt that was the climax. And I mean, climax, not just as in a sex thing, I mean more as a, you know, it's a storytelling, right? It was like the climax of the... It was like the climax of, you know, like the the backstory and the flashbacks and his revenge, right? So honestly, I feel very disappointed now, seriously, afterwards. It was fun, we got there, and yeah, now we see the tomboys big oppas again. I mean, this feels less interesting. We've seen the tomboys oppas before. Yeah, this feels way less interesting. I mean, I want to see him getting revenge on the evil ladies, right? We've already seen him have, like, you know, nice, friendly family time with the tomboys and so on. Yeah, okay, it's very, very big oppas with her. But again, we've already seen this before. Yeah, we've already seen this. Okay, it's weird now, it's like stepping into her dress or something. Okay, it's getting really weird. I guess it's very... And I don't mean hentai, I mean it's weird. Yeah, not very sexy, this is just weird. This is like, oh yeah, step in with your foot here, so you're stuck in her batsuit and then you can't walk. Doesn't look comfortable at all, or sexy, this is weird. I mean, they already had sex earlier, so that feels unnecessarily weird, right? Yeah, I mean, there's one thing if they had never done it before, perhaps, but they already had sex like twice. Yeah, him and the tomboy already done it at least twice, right? So it's... Yeah, this whole thing of getting stuck in the bat suit just feels really unnecessary. Like, because it would be one way to maybe seduce him, right? To make him... Yeah, she's like, yeah, you want us, right? I mean... But again, they already done it a few times with them, so I don't feel the need to do this like convoluted... Because it's kind of like a convoluted play. Okay, here's nice, this is nice. Yeah, he gets the guy, this classic, you know, bravery. Yeah, the bravery thing. Yeah. And she's like, oh no, I dropped my bra! Oh, that's beautiful! Yeah, she's so good at GYARU. Oh, I can't, I dropped my bra! It's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. This is what I love with the anime though. Yeah, she just falls down from my cat and it's like, oh no, I dropped all my clothes for some reason. It's like, why would it happen? It's like, oh no, the cat is close to me, I better put down my panties. It's like, why? I love it. What a seductive strategy, yeah. Oh no, the cat scared me, so I dropped my panties. Yeah, next girl to get smashed. He picks up in the class. You're next! Your body! But still, why is it not focusing more on the revenge? He got the pink hair, he got the GYARU, and why is so little revenge, right? Not just picking another girl he likes. Again though, this is way more interesting than the other main character, right? This is incredibly boring. Yeah, this guy is actually living the dream. He's like, yeah, finally, she's back! Yeah, yes, there's a pet that is... This is what I mean, like, she needs more screen time! That's the revenge, right? He needs more... He's like, I don't know, he's like his pit or something. He's like, she's my bitch, yeah. She's my little doggy. I got her on the... yeah, I guess he's never actually gonna do her. That's pretty funny, though. Okay, that's pretty funny. I guess he's never actually gonna seduce her or sleep with her. He's gonna have her, I guess, watch forever. Like, she's gonna live... Yeah, I guess she's gonna live next to him and he's like smashing everyone else or something. Yeah, I guess it's just... Yeah, he's like, shut up, bitch! I mean, this is good. This needs more of this! It needs more of this shit. But he's like, ha ha ha! You can just look at me do all the other girls. Yeah, so I guess he's gonna smash the other girls, but she has to watch, right? And she's never gonna get some. Yeah, no, she's never gonna get some. I do like that, though. He's never gonna give the guy any fun time. No, he's gonna have to just watch him with all the other girls, I guess. Yeah, I guess he's like banned from getting getting a baby. He's to annoy her. Yeah, okay. It's kind of funny, but I still think it could be, you know, yeah. Now she's getting all horny, right? Because she has to watch him do all the girls, right? So I guess he's gonna beg to get some, right? Because she's like she's been lying, I guess, for a few days now. Keep getting all the, you know, all the watch time, right? Yeah. So yeah, now she's getting all... Oh, I also drugged you something. Yeah. She's getting all crazy, right? Oh, whatever. This scene was great. The tongue. Okay, that's a good scene, though. Yeah, lick it from my tongue, you pet. Yeah. But I don't know. I still feel this could be way better hentai. Right? I think so much better hentai, where the main character would be like, oh, you're never gonna have sex with me, but you're gonna have to clean my girls or whatever. Yeah, I feel she could still do way worse with her. Like, she could have the general same life, right? But of course, he could be like, oh, you have to lick this girl I do. Oh, after I finish them, you have to lick it. Or yeah, before they leave, you have to clean them or something in the bathroom or whatever. Yeah, he could have done so much more with her. instead of just having her just watch, right? He could have been like, you have to give us massages if we do it. He definitely have utilized her more and to humiliate her more, right? Again, this anime, I mean, it obviously is a hentai, right? I mean, to some extent. I mean, it's anime, but it's obviously got a hentai plot line. It's clearly a hentai revenge plot line, obviously. But, I mean, it clearly could have been way better. Like, in so many aspects, right? So, first of all, she should have way more screen time, okay? This is the evil guy, right? They kept bullying him and burning him and so on. The pink-haired psychopath, also called evil. But he certainly this could have been much more focused. This should have been like the whole episode, right? With these two girls. It's much more interesting than like the bat scene, or the pool bathroom scene. I mean, the bat pool scene, whatever. Yeah, with the tomboy. That was just unnecessary, right? I mean, certainly okay, it's like a fan service, but that was just strange because that felt like a scene that would have happened before the tomboy, seduced him, right? Like maybe 3 episodes ago. Then the scene could have made sense because, before they had sex, right? But now he's been with the tomboy several times. So the whole idea of like, oh yeah, you girls, you have to like, come on, that doesn't make any sense. She can just do it with him, That doesn't make any sense. So I think that was fairly weak, honestly. Like it didn't like bring anything to the table, right? To have that. I mean, it didn't make any sense because they already had, they already gone further, I feel, right, in their ship. But this generally speaking, this could have been, this is fun. I mean, it's like the revenge storyline, right? And it's fun, but it clearly could have been used way more. Yeah, it clearly could have been. He comes in here, right? And he's like, yeah, that's right. This is like my dog. She's an ugly bitch, and But this clearly could have been. I feel honestly this anime is so lackluster. If you actually ever seen some hardcore stuff, right? And not just hentai, but I mean like Berserk, right, or whatever. Just Read the Healer. Like last year, Read the Healer. This really fit because this clearly is a revenge, right? Read the Healer is all about GYARU-kun, GYARU-sama getting revenge, right, on the evil, mostly females, but also some men, right, that hurt him or his friends and so on. And it is honestly way better written, right, with the kind of same kind of premise. Because isn't this kind of lame? It's compared to Read the Healer. Read the Healer isn't even that good, I think. Right, and this is so lame. I could easily see how the scene could be so much better, right? He could have gone in here, slept with the other girl, and then this girl is like, you have to clean her now. Well, what? No, you have to get your tongue up in, because the thing was she was a dog, right? She was licking his wound earlier, right? So he could have done like, oh yeah, that's great. Now you have to lick her, and you have to lick her, different places where so speak, so on. Yeah, that could be a thing, right? That team would have been better. And then he could have been like, oh, I don't go to the bathroom anymore. She's my living bathroom, right? If he has to go number 1 or 2, just in her body, whatever, yeah, sure, it could have been more disgusting, who knows? I feel it could have been gone, it just could have gone, I feel, way, way more dark, right? Yeah, it could have gone so much more on it. And I feel the same thing with the evil pink-haired girl too, right? That also kind of started out decently, but it didn't go anywhere. It started out decently. He was like embarrassed. Yeah, he was more like humiliating her, but it wasn't really like going, anywhere deep, right? She clearly was a typical pink-haired psychopath that was in every goddamn anime ever. Yeah, you sit next to him, he just laughs at him, and he's getting his ass kicked. She's like, oh yeah, that's pretty fun. This is great entertaining, and of course she sat down and was like, whatever. Yeah, he's getting his ass kicked again. Really, honestly, feels almost like a really unreal character. And while the GYARU is clearly worse, because she actually did beat him up, right, and burn him and so on. She's clearly a, some sociopath evil bitch, right? Still though, the pink-haired girl, yeah, she's cray-cray. I mean, it's one thing you see someone getting bullied, right, and you don't help them. You're like, oh, I want to get involved. It's maybe something like, oh, you're beating him up. Maybe she could be like, oh, maybe you shouldn't, piss on him. And the guys are like, hey, shut up, woman, or else you get to, okay, sorry, right, or whatever. And she just didn't, have the guts or whatever to do anything, right? Being a teacher or anything. No. In many ways, right, this could have been, played out, right? But she just sits down next to him getting his ass kicked, like he's burned, like they're burning him next to her. She just sits starts eating next to him, getting burned alive. She's like, oh yeah, it's a great day. That's pretty fun. Yeah, great view here. Like, she's seriously a complete psychopath. Yeah, this woman is a goddamn psychopath, right? She sits next to him. Every goddamn anime, pink-haired girl, psychopath. No, but this thing was crazy. Arguably, I wouldn't say that she if you compare what she and the GYARU to him, right? The GYARU is still worse, because she actually burned him and so on, yeah. So the GYARU is still worse, right? And she's getting a worse punishment. But from an actual mental standpoint, the pink-haired yandere, whatever she is, yeah, the pink-haired psychopath is probably worse. I mean, from an actual mental standpoint. Again, the GYARU was worse to him, right? But this woman here feels like a worse person, generally speaking, because, I mean, at least the GYARU, you can at least understand that she's like, oh yeah, my boyfriend hates this guy, right? And if I spit on him, then my boyfriend, you know, smashes me, and I want to have sex, so I'm gonna spit on him, and then my boyfriend gets horny, and then we have sex, right? At least you can like understand the GYARU's, you know, process, right? It's like she does it because she wants to be cool, and wants to be a, you know, a badass, like, you know, delinquent or whatever, right? And also she gets sex, right, from being like a, you know, a tough girl, right, so to speak, right? So at least you can see why she does it, right? She's a bad person, but at least you can understand, okay, she's doing it. But the pink-haired girl is just like a complete psychopath. She just like sits down like, oh yeah, you're getting killed? Oh, pretty nice. Oh, how do you like that burning? Oh yeah, what do you guys think? Look at his pee-pee there. He's burning his pee-pee. Pretty interesting. Yeah. Like, I mean, she's just completely careless. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, what does she gain from this thing? She's just like, I really like eating on the roof, so I don't care if someone dies next to me. Like, you know what I mean? This girl seems incredibly unrealistic, honestly. Because again, the GYARU, she's just a mean bitch, right? With her mean boyfriend and his mean gang, right? And she, of course, does it because she wants to be in the gang, and she wants to be, you know, she wants to sleep with the gang guys and so on. Yeah, she does it because she wants to be part of that group, right? So at least you can understand, again, where she comes from, right? But the pink-haired girl could have been like, oh shit, this guy is getting ass kicked next to me, there's blood over here. I probably should eat somewhere else. Yeah, she's like, I probably should go eat somewhere else. No, I'm gonna sit next to him and eat in his blood, right? Yeah, like she's just, I mean, that is so, honestly, I feel her character is just completely unrealistic. I mean, certainly a psychopath, but even if you are a psychopath, like even if you are, I mean, a psychopath, this still feels like even a psychopath, even like a full deranged psychopath would have been like, I don't want to sit here and laugh and eat next to his blood, you know, like next to the blood happening. Because even if you're like, oh, a dead body, I don't care, I mean, yeah. But when you sit next to a body getting like burned alive next to you, you're like, oh, smells burn, nice there. Because I mean, even if you're a full-blooded psychopath, do you want to sit next to a guy getting burned, right? It's gonna smell, you know, it's gonna be that shit, right? It's gonna, you know, ruin the food. I'm just being like, man, this just sounds like a bad deal. If I'm the only guy, it's just like a bad deal, right? I want to sit next to this guy getting burned alive. It just feels like unnecessary, right? So yeah, she's just what a goddamn character. She makes no sense. She's no, this is way too much. She's just way too careless. She just sits next to him getting like burned, and she's like, oh yeah, it smells great for my food. It gives the food extra taste or something. It's way too much, man. It's like some kind of like 3-year-old psychopath. She's supposed to be like, what, 18 or something? Like, you know, you would probably get used to. Because even if you're an 18-year-old psychopath, at that age, you've been used to like how to not look like a complete deranged person, right? But she's just like, oh yeah, fresh blood, the smell of burned skin, oh yeah, oh that pee smell, oh, you know, because they're like peeing on him or someone. You're right, yeah, they're like really humiliating him. They peed on him or someone. Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, that pee smell, next to my food, That's why it makes no sense. I mean, because again, even if she's a full-blooded psychopath, that still sounds disgusting, right? Because a psychopath isn't just like, I mean, certainly a psychopath doesn't care about his well-being, right? But I mean, it's disgusting, right? I mean, a psychopath cares about health and so on. Like, they're not like blind to smell and taste and so on, right? They might not care that he's getting killed next to her, but she's gonna care about how her food smells because like they are pissing him with her. Yeah, like it just, I mean, okay, fine, they didn't do it that scene, but this seemed like a, you know, a recurring theme, right? And we know what they do in team earlier and so on. So it just feels like really weird. She's like, oh yeah, nice. What is this character? I think she, at least, again, the GYARU, at least you can understand, right, that she wants to be part of that gang, right? She wants to be a badass bitch for that gang, and she wants to have sex with the guys and so on, right? So at least she's gaining something, right? Actually, someone asked me a question on Reddit just a few days ago. There was some thread about bullying. Asked Reddit, and I was like, just commented. Because I felt that was really stupid. Someone wrote a comment that, oh, bullies are just evil, and they don't gain anything from being evil, right? And that's why bullies are the worst or something. And I was like, doesn't make any sense. I must say that bullies aren't the worst or whatever, But they're not the worst for the men, right? It depends what kind of bully you are, I suppose. But no, most bullies aren't the worst, of course, because there are different degrees of bullying too, right? So that's illogical. But what I mean more in context, of course, is that no, of course, a lot of bullies gain stuff from bullying. Some bullies are just mean, right? But a lot of bullies, especially men, male bullies, right? Men against men, is for power, right? So you bully someone, and then they look, weaker than you. You look cooler. Now you can go and sleep with the girl, right? Yeah. I mean, I obviously was bullied a lot in school, right? Because I'm a nerd, like Adam, so yeah. And of course, people bully me, right? For many reasons. But one factor is because they want to look cool, right? If they look cool, they can easily seduce, the girl in the class or whatever, yeah. So of course they can gain, sex for example, right? From being bullies. Obviously, people aren't just bullying because they just want to be mean, right? This doesn't make any sense. Like pure evil. This is stupid. That's a very, very naive way to look at the world. People are bullies for many different reasons, right? But getting power and whatever social hierarchy is clearly probably the biggest reason why people are bullies, right? Which also explains why some people, even if they're rich, right, have a good upbringing, whatever, they are still bullies because they want to, be at the top of the hierarchy, right? Yeah. You can argue they're entitled, probably, but still, I mean, of course they want to get up in the hierarchy, right? It makes sense. And when it comes to female on female bullying, because they are definitely mostly common that you bully the same gender. Of course, people do bully people across gender and so on too, but it is absolutely much more common you bully the same gender, right? Because when it comes to female bullying, right, it's incredibly common, probably more so than male bullying actually. But anyway, female bullying is of course also mostly about social hierarchy, right? You want to make the older girl feel fat. Oh, you don't fit in those pants. Oh, you're ugly. So right. That's like the basic of girl bullying, right? It's very mean on appearance and so on. Why? But of course, because if you bully the GYARU, she loses confidence, then you can get her boyfriend, right? And you can get the guy in the class that you like, right? Because if you make the older girl look less appealing to him, particularly, but also to herself, generally, her confidence goes down, you can then seduce the guy and so on, right? So, I mean, most of female bullying is about, trying to be the queen bee, right, at school, right, so you can get the guys, right? That's just the mentality, right? There's a background. People might not say that, but definitely subconsciously, that's what they're doing. And so on, right? So that question was just really dumb. It's like, or the statement of bullies are evil and they gain nothing from being bullies. No, you gain a lot from being a bully. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. I'm just saying that that's certainly a huge factor why people bully people, right? To try to get up in the hierarchy, so you can get usually, of course, etchy family fun time, but other stuff too, maybe money or whatever, right? You can get other stuff too. But this girl then, she's just so, yeah, that's what I mean. I think she's worse than the GYARU again, right? I mean, I said it, but obviously the GYARU, as I explained, right, she's bullying him because she wants to be, seen as the hottest girl, right? She can sleep with the tough guys, right? She wants to seduce the tough guys. So by being a mean woman, right, the tough guy likes her, and she wants the bad boys, right? So by being a bad, mean woman, she can then seduce the bad boys, right? I mean, at least logically, like, her perspective, she's a terrible person, but at least she has the reason of being a terrible person. But this woman, she's like, oh yeah, he's dying next to me. Pretty fun. Yeah, she's just so mean. She's like, hey, look at him dying, girls. Yeah, she's just like, what? This bully feels like the kind of comment of, she gains nothing from being evil. Yeah, she's just pure evil. Like, she's just a pure evil psychopath person. It's like, she's gaining nothing from this, right? She's gaining absolutely nothing from this bullying. She's just like, that pure enjoyment of seeing him being tortured. Yeah. I think she's worse, easily worse. Even though, of course, the GYARU technically did worse thing to him, these two females, right, she's a way worse person. She's way more dangerous because she's not even doing it to gain anything. She's just being really mean because she's like, oh, I like to eat at this place. I don't care if you're bleeding out next to me. I eat at this place. This is my seat. This is kind of like Sheldon Cooper to be better. I sit in this seat. I don't care if you just died in that seat, if you just peed yourself, I sit in this seat. She's kind of like that, yeah. Kind of OCD. I will sit here even if you're dying next to me. Oh yeah, there's the blood there? Whatever, I sit there. Yeah, it's like... She's so unrealistic. She feels completely unrealistic. It is... Oh god, I mean the GYARU, yeah, she's a really mean person, right? And those people exist. This woman is like, no, she's way too much, man. But anyway, I do wish he did punish her more though, certainly. I feel the anime is very lackluster from the actual punishment of these girls. It's hentai revenge, right? But certainly very lackluster. Yeah, at least it ended with her a little more with the GYARU, but this woman just disappeared. Yeah, what happened to her? He started, she started going on her, and that's just like whatever. He didn't finish off. Yeah, he didn't finish her. She just made her like, be a little embarrassed. Then he didn't do it with her more. Yeah, like he didn't. Like he could have them, honestly, he could have them both tied up, right? He could have them both in chains. Like, why not? I do feel the anime is kind of, it's kind of meek, right? Because, but wouldn't that be better too? He goes on with the shy girl, and then has both of these evil ladies, right? Tied up or whatever. Wouldn't that make more sense? Why did he just let her go? I feel it's very weak. Also, he's like a daily psychopath, so also be good to tie her up, I guess. Put her in prison, right? Yeah. But anyway, guys, see you guys soon with Vanitas, and of course, hopefully, I get Elden Ring. It's very frustrating. It's the exact same thing with that company when I bought Sekiro 2. I don't know why I bought the same, but it had the best prices. They have the best prices, they're usually on time. Whatever. Hopefully I get Elden Ring tonight on the other I bought it from the company now. And I have to refund it for the other company. Honestly, I don't have that massive, I need to play Elden Ring right now, even though I kind of feel that. To have an older game, interesting to play right now. But honestly, it just felt like this is second time you screw me over. Because last time I was like to this late too, and I was like, no, okay, it's gonna take me some extra, about half an hour to return it, right? Gotta go to the mail office, it's gonna take me time, but I also felt like, F you, I'd rather pay someone else like $60. It's like $50. It's the cheapest company, so I buy that one. So I was like $50 for you versus $60 for the other company. You know what? I'm gonna pay the other guy $60. Just to F you, so you get that money. Yeah, I felt like screw you, right? It's my revenge. No, but I just felt like, god damn it, again. And I was like, no, I'm gonna return it. Even if it costs me time to return it. Even I lose some of my own time, so you get less money. That's how I honestly felt. I was like, god damn it, again. Oh my god. But anyway, see you guys soon with Vanitas.